Tonight we're going to take you to one of Brooklyn's more popular destinations. Crystal Young heads into your neighborhood, Fort Greene, and here we go.
Fort Greene is one of Brooklyn's most desirable neighborhoods. It's named after General Nathanael Green, who aided George Washington during the Battle of Long Island in 1776. You can't come to Fort Greene without checking out Fort Greene Park. It can easily be considered the crown jewel of the neighborhood. It's 30 acres of gorgeous rolling hills. Fort Greene is also home to the Williamsburgh Savings Bank Tower, which for more than 80 years was the tallest building in Brooklyn. The streets in Fort Greene are quiet and tree-lined with lots of historic brownstones.
It's rising up. There's diverse everything, you know? I mean, from restaurants, the stores, the people. It's almost like a smaller Manhattan, but it's a little bit better because, you know, Brooklyn has spunk.
There are lots of eclectic shops off of Fulton Avenue, which is one of the main thoroughfares in Fort Greene. But if you really want to get a bargain, check out the Brooklyn Flea. This local market sells jewelry, furniture, you name it. It's the place to snag a deal every Saturday and Sunday. When it comes to food, you've got lots of options. One of the most popular places to grab a nosh is the South African restaurant Madiba. Madiba honors Nelson Mandela, and it was his nickname.
We're so inspired to this day by his legacy, and we wanted to pay tribute to him, and here we are with all South African food and all South African wines.
Looking for a little culture? You don't have to go far. The Brooklyn Academy of Music is close by on Lafayette Street. BAM is the oldest performing arts center in the country.
We have everything: music, art, opera, theater, dance, cinema. If there's something you want to see or experience, come here, right into the heart of Fort Greene.
Fort Greene is also home to the most eclectic bike rack you'll ever see, designed by musician David Byrne, who's also an avid cyclist. Fort Greene has lots of notable residents, and for some reason it's been a hotbed for novelists like John Steinbeck and Truman Capote. Author Richard Wright wrote the classic Native Son while living here at 175 Carlton Avenue.
Oh, so rich in culture and so rich in good food, too, Crystal. You brought back a nice treat from Madiba.
I did. You always tell me that I have all the fun, and you're sitting here in the studio.
You're
I
right.
wanted to even things out. So this is malva, M-A-L-V-A.
Okay.
It's sort of like a bread pudding, traditional South African, but also made with apricot. Tell me what you think.
Oh, it's delicious.
Isn't it really yummy?
Great.
And did you taste the sauce?
No, I'm going to put a little bit of that. Now, what's in the sauce? It looked like a little vanilla ice cream, but what is it?
Ancient secret.
Ancient secret. Well, let me tell you something. This is no secret right now because I know about it. I'm going to go back. Fort Greene is an amazing place, by the way. The food, the culture, the music. You were talking about all of this. What a wonderful place to visit.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I used to go years ago to visit a girlfriend that lived there, and we always had to come into Manhattan for fun.
Yeah.
Don't have to do that anymore. You've got it all in Fort Greene.
And a lot of people don't realize so much of this is like so close by.
It's right there.
It's great neighborhoods.
The Brooklyn Bridge, the Manhattan Bridge, 10 minutes away from Fort Greene.
Crystal, keep bringing goodies back to us, okay?
I shall.
I love this very much. Madiba, we'll remember the restaurant too. And
Please
this great. Say this again. It's called.
It's called Malva. M-A-L-V-A.
I'll remember Malva.
Everyone knows it. If you go to Madiba, they'll go, you don't even have to finish the word.
Thank you, Crystal.
Check it out.
I'm going to finish this after the break.